Welcome back to my Anki Masterclass 2026 Unpatched glitch. Yeah. Fuck, I don't even know.
Get started with the video.
Alright, so I know a lot of you guys that are gonna be using this, or people have put on to or started using it, are probably mostly in like memorization based classes like anatomy or bio. Low key, this works for everything, I think. But I didn't talk about it.
You know, sorry.
But oh shit, that's good. Yeah, I only think that it is worth using any flashcards if one, you understand your concepts and are not learning using like the flashcards as a learning step. It's only for memorization. Two, if you don't like using it and you're not gonna commit to every day, it's low-key not worth it because I can show you. Your reviews pile up if you don't. Right? I was already doing a couple this morning, but you can see that this deck is originally like 300, right? Like 100 or 200. And I only had 25 cards or 40 cards earlier to review. So the more you do it every day, the better FSRS, or the algorithm that they use, assigns and like adapts. It uses a machine learning or something. Well, I was reading it online on Google. It was saying like how basically it just basically learns from how smart or stupid or how good or bad you can recall the card, and it'll adapt to you. Like for instance, if you can't memorize one card, like, or you can memorize a really good card, like, oh, a cow goes what? Moo? You're like, bro, I know that, right?
Like how the cows move.
Yeah, and you're like, bro, you click yes like 3 times. Like after 2 cards, it would like, you know, after the second day, you're like, oh, it knows that you know this card without even like having to look at it for more than 5 seconds. So it will like throw the card for like this right here, right? Well, I don't remember it, and I failed the card, so it's only like a day, right? What is this? Like, I don't remember either. Whatever, right? It's not showing any review cards, but like for instance, right here, it'll tell me like, oh no, right here, I already know it. It throws it to 2 days, right? Or something like this. But see, there you go, 16 days. I know this card really well. All right, and I'll just keep throwing it in a review, throw like your review card later on. But the thing is, okay, for example, I set this card to like give me 30 new cards every day, and if you can tell, I haven't been doing it because it stacked up to 140. So you need to do it every day so you don't stack up reviews. And also, like, you shouldn't. I mean, you can use Anki to cram, and it's pretty good. It's like basically flashcards, spaced repetition, and active recall. The best ways to study. But I mean, like, you can cram. Let's get started. Off screen, was it grinding? Off camera mining. All right, so actually we're gonna scrap this for now. We'll come back to it. But on this side, we're gonna copy after we copy paste the transcript, right? We're gonna go over to, I guess, chat or Gemini in this case. I'm gonna say, that's what I said. Inputting transcript. Let me know what slides are important, whatever memorize to learn. This lecture said on some slides that these are important to learn and some you can skip over, right? At least for my what's it called, lecture slides. You're gonna see what I do next. But like you can see, like these have no information because she's lecturing, right? And then she'll be like, oh, she inputs a table like this, and she's like, you don't actually have to memorize this, so when we're making cards, you can completely skip over like said slide, right? So right now I'm just gonna say like, after like it figures out, okay. So now, right, and I'm gonna download the after we're letting, thank you. All right, while we're letting chat figure this out, I'll teach you how to open up Anki and use stuff. All right. Yeah. So I have a bunch of add-ons. It's like mods, right?
Yeah, it's basically mods.
I'd say the only important. I'll link these down in the bio or in the description. But these are the only ones that are important. Auto sync. All right. If you have the mobile app, it's $25. $25 for an app. You need to sync it back and forth. So let's say like you're on your laptop, you forgot to sync it, you did 100 cards, but on your phone it's like, oh, it says you still have it because you forgot to sync it. Auto sync syncs your cards automatically. This one we're going to use if you've already been using it but you haven't set up the settings. And pass fail is important because we're going to be using FSRS. We only want to use 2 buttons. You should download Anki, Anki leaderboard and join my group, my faction. Yeah, I'm plugging in. I'm gonna put it on the screen. It's like it pops up right. Like this is the name of our group and this is the code. This is the password. Join here right now.
Is it monthly tournament? Whoever is first place the longest gets a donut.
All right. Review heat maps all the time. That's literally all you need. All the other stuff like there's some bullshit hit markers and like the Anki Farm Tycoon. You don't really need it, right? Over here, we're gonna go to settings, right? You click the gear icon. Oh, also for tools, you just click here, add-ons, and then click add-ons, and I'm gonna put the codes down in the description, and you put it and add it here, right? But we check our settings, right? So right now I have on FSRS. So there's actually one important thing. In my class, I have 3 units, but each unit is not cumulative. So I can like completely forget about like unit 1 after I'm done learning it, right? Or unless I need biochem in the future. But let's say you're in bio 1A and everything, your final is cumulative, right? This is what's important. I have mine. You're gonna want to turn on FSRS. Actually, I'll just show this from the beginning. Preset, turn this to 99999 for both. Learning steps, 1 minute time. These should already be set to here. Display order. Descending position for new card gather order. New card sort order, order gathered. And show after, and then descending retrievability, right? And then turn all these 3 on, and then that's all you should really have. But then we go to FSRS. If you just download Anki, you would turn this on, right? I have it on for this deck specifically, right? Not my preset, because for me, I turn my desired retention up to 94% because my midterm's in like 20 days, so this just ups the amount of review. And the good thing about this is that it adapts to you, right? This is why this is the new setting. Before you use like SM3, SM2, whatever, that is kind of like, I wouldn't say outdated, but it's much more simple. But, you know, if you have a midterm coming up, there's just ups the amount of cards you need to review, so it's like, it's just better. And then, but if you have like, for like bio 1A, for example, you have unit 1, 2, 3, and 4, you can have it set to 90%. Because then by the, like, let's say by your final, that's accumulative, right? You need to know, like, I know this spring semester you need to know Downa and Gibbs and then Gomez's section. Like, you'll already like remember and like do your reviews daily, and then you'll be like, you don't even need to like go back and look at the lectures because you already fully memorized it. That's what space repetition is, right? Right, click save. After you're done with that, now your settings should be good. You might have all this stuff like the review map, study time stats. Alright, so we're gonna actually start making cards now that this is done reading. Right. It tells me all the slides I need to skip. Yep. And I'm gonna skip these when I'm doing it, right? I can do this later. But now, start a new chat, and this is where we start making our cards, right? So I'm gonna be making lecture 5. Right? It's me at the top. I'm gonna throw this into my unit 1. This is how you make subgroups. This is unit 1, lecture 1. What is this? Lecture 2, lecture 3. I got Nelson doing lecture 4. Alright, now we can start adding. Okay, this is where it's important. So like before, Pop out this transcript is where we start making our cards, right? I'm gonna insert this prompt. You can get this down below in the description. And throw it in, let it think. So basically this prompt is telling you how it's gonna be how to make good flashcards. And we're gonna be automating flashcards. I don't believe in, what's it called, manually making it, because let's say like you're doing like lecture 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then look, there's like, for me, I have like this lecture's like, I don't know how long, like 48 pages. Like you can make like, go up to like page 5 and you'll probably remember it, but then, you know, after making it for like, you know, 10 lectures and manually making it, it probably takes you like 1 billion hours, and you're like, bro, like, I low-key forgot what I made in the beginning.
Unless you're making them in class.
I used to make it in class.
Make them in class.
But, yeah, actually, like,
But
sometimes,
it's like okay.
like, I'd rather just pay attention in class and listen to the lecture, and then
But that's
watch.
something you'll do on the side.
I can see that. Okay. Should I put like another title? Feet Nelson? Yeah, but like normally I make like so many flashcards. You can see like this deck I haven't done yet. Say 180 cards. Like, you're not gonna remember the first card. Actually, matter of fact, like this whole deck has like 400 cards. You're not even gonna remember like after making the 5th one. Like, could you recall that? No, I don't think so. So I say just make your flashcards and just start studying right away. You shouldn't waste your time making flashcards. This is the point of the video, right? Anyways, we're gonna start making it. Okay. And pop out the transcript. Copy. Wait. Here is the transcript of the slide. Don't start making flashcards until I say so. Right? And then I'm also gonna input like supplementary cards. Or sorry, textbook slide pages. So I'm just gonna copy paste it over. Perfect. Oh, this is in the video where I can cut, I can edit. 10 minutes. Okay, so you can read, like, I know some classes require like extra reading on top of it, on top of even the lecture. Like for us, we're supposed to read, we're supposed to read to page 131. I forget where it starts. Yeah, I'm not reading that, but yeah, so I'm gonna just copy paste what I need to, you know, supplementary textbook readings all the way up until 131. Right here. Yeah, up until 131.
Yeah, so here's the textbook pages. Also keep this for column. Keep this for supplementary. When making the cards. Alright, love it. Okay, now we can start making the flashcards, right? This is the bulk of it. For me, I have learning goals. So I'm just gonna put it in. So like here is our learning goals. Now I can be like, make sure you follow along with this. Right. With this, so that I'm like actually learning what I need to learn by the end of the lecture, right? Making cards. Alright.
Okay, there you go, it's loading. And now we can start. Alright, so this is what I like to do. I'm gonna make our first flashcard. Let's split the screen up. Oh my god, alright. What am I doing? Oh, okay. Add, there you go, right? Okay, good enough, whatever. Now, what you do is screenshot each slide, put it in. Now you can start making flashcards, right? Now you can start making flashcards. Blah, blah, blah. And then what I did in this prompt is there's 4 type of cards that they can make, right? Which is all or in this case, we don't have the close, but I'll probably need it for the next time. 1 manual card, 4 basic, and 0. The manual cards are the one where it includes the image, right? We're just gonna copy paste it, right? Whatever, whatnot. And then, boom, right? Add. And then now, I'm pretty sure that was the only one that needed it. And okay, sometimes it doesn't do this, starts hallucinating. Make it a downloadable CSV file, right? To download for Anki. That's what I like about chat. I'm pretty sure Gemini can do this. I'm pretty sure. Or you have to do like hella extra steps where it's like you have to put into like Google Sheets or something, or like a Word file, and then download it, import it, which is hella extra, right? But here on chat, it's download, right? You wait for it to finish sending, blah, 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 blah. And boom. Click the download. Now we have this, right? This is where it's really important. Okay, you have to close out of this. All right, you have 1 card. We'll go over here. File. Import. And make sure you're on the deck you want to import it to. Because if you like are on like the main screen, you might accidentally add it to the wrong deck or something. So since I have this selected, right, that's what I'm adding to. Now I can import it. Click File, Import. This is really important, right? Where is it? This one. Date added. Keep it to date added so you can find it, right? Or like it's easier to find. So like it's up here today. This is my card. You can read the time, 2:07, 2:06. It's easy to find. Open, right? Comma. Make sure, sometimes it tries to guess, it's guessing what the field separator is. It might be tab, pipe, look, it fucks up the entire card, semicolon, messes up the card, comma. It's always going to be comma, right? Import. And let's see, right? We can preview, right? What do they look like? Preview. Oh, these manual cards don't have images, which is why it's downloadable, right? What general structure? There you go. Perfect. There you go. We just made 5 cards in like a few seconds, right? And then, you know, you just start getting better at it, and over time, it gets a little bit easier. All right, again. Here you go. Maybe there's gonna be a CSV card. I need to do one where there's a close, right? Because there's also manual card, ones with images, one with no images for close, and then ones with images for clove, right? Or close deletion. Just wait. Let it marinate. Add. All right, go back. It makes like 1 million cards if you can't tell, right? And also earlier, I made the chat prompt on what slides to skip. I kind of already know what to skip based off of like going to lecture, but that's what you would do if you miss lecture and you don't want to watch the lecture, see what slides like your lecturer say like, oh, this is not important, I just only have it here for reference. Just know when to skip things and when not to memorize, right? And it looks like here, see, sometimes it hallucinates. Is there any manual cards or only this CSV file? I'm just gonna download anyways, all right? Since it's only CSV file, right, no image, right? You're gonna open back up, same deck, import, and this is why it's important to know the date and time, right? So luckily, like, they kind of look the same, right? But you see the time, 2:09 p.m., 2:09 p.m., open, comma, boom, there you go. Wow, 12 cards, right? It's not 12 cards. And then, not right, protein, principles, whatever. Maybe you won't notice how it already knows not to make an image card for this, because it's just all text. Maybe there'll be a close deletion. If not, we'll just wait. Blah, blah, blah. Let's see, 48. I'm already on page 5. Like, this should only take around an hour at most to make cards, versus if you manually made this yourself with your own notes and everything, it might take 2 hours plus. Yep. close. Yep. Okay. Yeah. See, I didn't forget, but okay, this is how to make a clean close. Okay, they would usually give you, if they give you more than one, there'd be two different downloadable ones, right? One is just the regular basic one, no manual or image cards needed, but I just basically asked it for an example. But in this case, right, they'll also give you another file to download, which is a closed reference card, right? Or sorry, not reference card, just a closed file, right? You click download. Oh yeah, it's also here, right? Right, go to file, import. Oh, here it is, right? Close. Make sure you read it. It says close 11, right? When you're downloading it, you'll know it's closed because it says on the heading. Open it. Oh, you should watch this. Look, right? Well, like it'll give you like a closed card, right? And you're like, because this is also the new part of the thing in the prompt.
Okay.
But in this case, right, since it's closed, right, make sure you click it to comma so it has the correct spacing. Go down to note tab. This is the only thing that changed from the last tutorial, right? But you go basic plus, and you have to change it to close plus, right? Because if you don't change it, it won't work at all, and it'll just mess up the entire card, right? Import, and here you can preview it now, right? Let's see if it works. Preview, yeah, it works now. Proteins require a highly ordered what to be functional, like space. There you go. Now you have the close, right? But that's it. Boom, explosion. Okay, last part. All right, this is what I think you should be doing before you start doing the flashcards.
Oh, huh? Recording?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
What are you about to scream something crazy?
No, I don't know if you're talking to me or the computer.
I'm talking to you. But yeah. So you shouldn't. I feel like I said that earlier. Where like you shouldn't be learning using the flashcards. I'll be doing that if you look. Like this deck, not that long, but this deck, bruh, took way too long. I could split that in half, right? This is method, okay? Go to the lecture that you're about to, learn, right? Actually, here, go to Notebook LM, create a new notebook, right? It should be free. And then you're gonna drop the files in for it. The more stuff that you have saved, the better it is, right? Boom. Boom. Right? Oh my gosh. Okay, wait. Forgot. Yeah. Boom. Boom. Now it's PDF. Right? Alright, there you go. There you go. PDF. Let it load. We're gonna go to the video. Download current transcript. Alright. Boom. Boom. And boom. Right. And the thing is, you can have as many as you want. And you just wait for it to load. Okay, now that it's updated. Okay. Whew. Audio overview, right? This is a podcast. One of my friends told me that this is perfect for me because, how do I put this? He said, oh yeah, you should use their AI podcast. It summarizes like 1 hour lecture into up to 15 minutes, like 9 to 15 minute voice recording. That's perfect for, someone that has like the brain of a second grader. Summarizes all the, points and everything for you, right? And then you can also use it for the quizzes, right? I'll just let it load, right? After these two are done, it's pretty self-explanatory. You would use it for, make sure you learn and understand the lecture before you start memorizing. And after you're done, you're making your cards, right? You do this, do the quiz, listen to the audio recording. You're like, wow, perfect, right? It should take you 30 minutes. Now you learned. Now go to Anki and then finish using those cards. And then you know what? every day that you do it, you know, it gets easier and easier, right? I only have 24. This was originally like 300 combined. I only have 24 cards to review. The more you do it, the less review you have to do, all right? Keep it up by, you know, a week out from your exam. You'll probably be caught up, memorize everything. Like, trust me, it works. And yeah,